Hello, everyone. So this is my third time trying to share this video. Something must be going on with the internet. I'm not sure. It's definitely a very powerful message. So like my client and I said before we broke the internet, we were having such an intense moment in our session. So this is a really important, it's kind of like a funny message, but it's very real for so many of you who are wanting to really achieve for the first time in your life this vibrant sense of health, of well-being, finally hitting the weight goal that you want, really looking what you want, how you want to look, letting go of what's realistic and what's not, like living in your dream hot body, waking up with spark, feeling energetic, being at this height of health, which is where I'm at, which is what has been my life mission to accomplish and to show you how to do, and why you're blocking it because you are afraid of being weird. So this is going to be such an eye-opener for so many of you. It is the missing bit that has stopped you from really stepping into your most vibrant health, from getting the support that you need to achieve your most vibrant health and really hitting all of your goals. I am going to just share this really quickly onto my professional page. I didn't announce this ahead of time because it's just one of those inspired moments. And so I want to make sure that you guys catch this. If you are watching the replay, awesome. You can leave any questions that you have. And of course, if you're just hopping on now, bring a journal. Let's see, I'm trying to multitask here. Bring your journal and write down what's coming up for you, what fears might be coming up for you, because once you identify these blocks that go beyond trying to eat the right thing, trying to be disciplined, you find out there's actually a much bigger block going on. You identify it and you uproot it. It's like the motherwort of what is going on for you. So here is the deal. Getting really healthy will ruin your life. It won't actually ruin your life. It will completely change your life. It will set a standard for you in all areas of your life of only doing things that feel really good. So like when you start practicing yoga, when you really get in an aligned place in your body, you realize, hi Camilla, my love, you realize that you can no longer sit in airplane seats or on public transportation without altering it. And I always make like a little seat for myself and prop my, my buttocks up higher so that my knees are below my hips and my spine is aligned. I am always the one standing up at the cafe. Yes, Camilla, you're catching me live. Camilla's in Belize now. One of my amazing rock star clients who I wrote about today. So you are going to be the one standing up and stretching because you know that the human body is meant to stand up and get alignment and move, and you realize like the prana, your life force, flows so much more powerfully when you do that. You will be the one oftentimes ordering something completely different when you're at a restaurant, not from a place of deprivation. And I'm very passionate about like getting to order the burger or the pizza sometimes when you're out with family, like that's part of life. But you'll be the one ordering the thing that nourishes your soul, that feeds you completely. So you'll be different. In the world that we're in right now, when you are in this place of sheer vibrant health, when you're totally spiritually aligned and you are totally tapped in, you are the one that's different. That's just the way it is. The consciousness is rising. People are waking up to feeding their bodies the way they were really meant to following the careers they want, to being spiritually alive. And so we are moving from a minority to a majority, and we are forming this new heaven on earth, which is when you will not be in the minority anymore. But in the meantime, hi, Cody. In the meantime, once you get into this sense of vibrant health, where you are eating exactly the way you were meant to, the way your body was meant to be fed, when you have a practice of embodiment, hi, Ricky, perfect time to start talking about embodiment. Ricky's a fellow Iyengar yoga teacher here in Denmark, where you aren't comfortable sitting, just plopping down in a seat or laying on the couch curled up in a ball. You are part of the minority where you have this vibrant, awakened health, this higher sense of consciousness, and you'll be different, which is why I am doing a live while holding this ginormous crystal that protects me from EMFs. And yeah, I brought this with me from New York in my suitcase along with a ton of other crystals. So I am different. And personally, this was not part of my journey. Being different was something I've always been okay with. So I've been the one, like when I was in college, like earthing outside in between classes, like literally sitting in the earth up against a tree and like absorbing vitamin D and standing up in the back of class sometimes at university rather than just sitting in these soft chairs. Hi, Becca. Hi, Jackie. Oh my God, this is so much fun. Everyone is just hopping on. So Jackie can also attest to that. I was the one when I worked at a cheese shop with Jackie who was like doing yoga poses at in between shifts, and I wasn't eating all the food that everyone else was eating. So I was always in the minority. Sven says, never be afraid to be weird, dance in the rain, hug trees, and laugh out loud. Exactly. Yes. So here's what happens when it comes to your weight goal, to losing weight, to getting into your most vibrant sense of health, to really living to your maximum potential. There is, on the surface, there's a feeling of fear of being weird, right? Like, oh, like everyone else eats this way. Everyone else does this. Why can't I do this? Or I should be doing this. Beneath that fear is a fear of like isolation, is a fear of losing love, which is not a thing. Love is your very essence. It is what the universe is made of. You can never lose love. I love, nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. So you cannot lose love. That is not a thing. But there's a fear of losing love. And there is also a fear, which so many of my clients have, of living in in the most highest shining potential of yours, which looks like being super gorgeous, being in your like most vibrant health, living in your bikini body, while being very spiritually aligned, super tapped into your highest self, which is what happens when you access your most vibrant health. And your most vibrant health isn't like having oatmeal and greens juice for breakfast and doing a lot of cardio. It's stepping into the blueprint that your body is meant to thrive on. It is accessing this height of health for the first time in your life. I guarantee you haven't accessed it yet. It is your blueprint. It's what I show you how to do. So once this happens, you're like super gorgeous. You have this bikini body. You're really spiritually tapped in. So you're like super intuitive. You take up space in a big way. You're like shining. And there is a belief that many of you have of who am I, like Marianne Williams says, who am I to be gorgeous and smart and successful, and I'll add to that, and rich and talented and super tapped in spiritually and super happy and really in touch with my intuition. Who am I to be all of those things? And the answer is, who are you not to be? You are spirit in a body. The more that you shine with joy, the more that you live the life you desire, first of all, you feel amazing. You are at your highest potential. and you liberate others to do the same. This was a block of mine for a long time. It was, it happened like several times. So it happened from like blossoming, being like this awkward kid and blossoming and hitting puberty and getting a lot of shame from other girls around that. It happened at a young age from always being this like joyous little sunbeam and people being like, oh, you don't have to pretend you're happy like that. Like, is that real? And being so ashamed for that. And so, of course, what happened as a result was feeling like I could only be a few of these, like one of these things at once. So I could either be in a really like awesome body where I felt really thin and hot and energized, or I could be spiritual, or I could be really wealthy, like be doing really well financially. And this was totally subconscious, of course, and it's subconscious for you as well. But there are no rules about how bright you shine. The more, the merrier. You are actually meant, like the way that your life is supposed to be is of tons of luxury and love and joy and fulfillment. That is for the highest good of you and for all. And it is realizing that and not being afraid of taking up space, which to you right now looks like being weird. It's being different. It is being the one who is so tapped in, who feels so energetic and so happy. And in this present world, that is just different. But as you do that, as more people, the more people's lives that I touch, especially in my one-on-one work, this is becoming the norm. So understand that this is, hi Corey, this is not about getting more motivated. I had a friend reach out to me the other day, a really dear friend, who said, I'm so lazy, like, you know, I can't get my fitness together. I'm like eating bad food. Can you get on a call with me and let's make a plan for how like I'm going to get like fit. We'll make a fitness plan for me and we'll plan my diet and all of that. And of course, like I've had friends reach out to me like that before, like, you know, you're this well of knowledge, you know, all about movement and health and all that. Let's just make a plan for Corey, I love your energy and vibe as well. Let's make a plan. They have asked, like, let's just make a plan for what I have to do every single day, like with my movement, with my cardio, with my yoga, with my exact foods, because they know that I know the blueprint for them. And then I'll just do it. And so many of my friends tell me like, oh, I'm so not motivated. I'm so lazy. Why can't I get it together? This is why you can't get it together. Because when you have a really thriving career and you're taking up space, you feel like, okay, that's enough. I can't also be like living in my dream body. Or when you have this soulmate relationship, when you're really wealthy or you're really spiritually tapped in, you're feeling like I can't be all of those things. So this is not about getting more motivated. There is a reason that you are laying in bed and you just can't get up and muster the energy to do the thing that you know is right for you. Once you realize that you can have it all, you will see that feeding your body the foods that it wants and doing the movement that it wants and the wellness practices like earthing in nature, like doing your oil massage in the morning, dry brushing, all the morning rituals that my clients do that literally will change your life, that these are acts of self-love and not something you have to push. So after this incredible breakthrough journey, we did some soul journeying with one of my clients today who's watching right now. She realized like that someone had told her that it wasn't okay to glow and shine and take up space in this way. And she let go of that. She realized she was separate from that. And then we said, okay, how is it that you're going to feed yourself? And how is it that you're going to move, you know, and care for your body in this upcoming week? And of course, she realized, wow, what I actually want, what my soul actually wants, is the exact blueprint that I'm on, that you put me on. It's the alignment yoga, the Iyengar yoga. And it is taking care of myself, like feeding my soul. That's so joyous. It's not how she was feeling before, which was like, oh, I'm so lazy. I haven't been able to get out of bed. And I feel like if I don't get up and do my whole morning rituals at the crack of dawn, like the whole day will be wasted. It's not from that place. It's from realizing you can have it all. And it's okay to be weird and be the renegade in this new movement, because everyone will join us. So if you are just watching this, if you're just hopping on, definitely watch the replay. And when you watch the replay, what I want you to do is, first of all, try to figure out, when was it that you decided that it's not a thing for you to be living the exact life you want, traveling, living with your soulmate, being in your dream body, feeling so healthy, feeling so gorgeous, being super successful, being super spiritually aligned. When did you decide that these things can't coexist, that you don't deserve to have all of them? Step 2, sign up for a call with me. In the intuitive call, we will figure out how you're blocking it out, what the blocks are that are really, really stopping you from achieving this. And we'll talk about the blueprint that your body needs to be on. So I am holding a small circle right now of VIP one-on-one clients, women that I totally am in love with, like my current clients, who are really doing the brave and beautiful work of deciding that they deserve to have it all, of deciding to be super joyous, to live a super fulfilled life, to live in vibrant health, because it's a choice. And I am also running a really fun group program, which is going to be all the principles that I teach, all of these modalities that will totally change your life, that will totally bring you into this sense of clarity through this really aligned, happy body. And you're going to learn those modalities. You'll have access to me for questions, for Q&A after each call. And then there will be a private group where you will be kept accountable. So you'll have homework every week. You'll get on this blueprint of eating, of wellness practices, of health, and we will keep you accountable during the week. And there's going to be major transformation. This is all part of you just waking up to your divine essence within, seeing with clarity what you want, seeing that you divinely deserve it, and making it happen. So of course, it starts with your health, it starts with your body, which then accesses your mind. You step into your highest mind, which is really your spirit and your intuition guiding you. And it changes everything. So whatever your next goal is, if you want to up-level your business, if you want to find more pleasure in your business, more clarity, if you want to start traveling and doing everything that's on your vision board, if you want to bring in a soulmate relationship, which is actually like in front of you, it's just drawing it in, or improve your love life, your sex life, all of these things, it's all about accepting the pleasure and the ease and the joy and getting into the clarity where you make it happen. So I'm going to post a link to the 45-minute intuitive session with me. And we will get into, okay, so it went away, but we will get into specifically what's going on for you, specifically what needs to happen, and what the next steps are. And this will change everything. This is what you have to do right now before you journal another thing, before you make your vision board, before you keep scrolling through Facebook and signing up for all the free things or do another meditation. It's not about that. It's about accessing everything you want and more, and better than you can imagine through your health. So click and sign up for this call with me. And it is a complete makeover for your mind, spirit, your soul, and it's going to be awesome. So Patrick, you're just joined in as I'm closing up. watch the replay. This will change everything for you guys. And I'm so, so excited to see the transformations that happen for you through this work, through really tapping into your most vibrant sense of health. Leave any questions that you have, and I will answer all of them as you watch the replay. And this is step 1. So to your most beautiful journey and to all of us creating heaven on earth, living as our most joyful selves. Have a beautiful night. Bye, guys.